Good morning, BHS. Today is Friday, April 4th, and we're running a G-Day schedule. My name is Aiden Doyle.
And my name is Sora Gomes. As always, we have a fun-packed show for you all today. We will once again think, write, and soar with Mrs. Dillon.
Measures have been taken to ensure that our school is more ready for medical emergencies.
It is Autism Awareness Month, and we will learn more about it.
The results of the survey that was taken for renaming our school mascot, and changing school colors will be shared with you.
And as usual, we have another Artist of the Week segment.
All of this and much more coming up on this week's edition of Hawk News. April is Autism Awareness Month, and we here at Hawk News want to take the opportunity to celebrate it and learn more about it.
Yes, it is. We at Hawk News were able to reach out to our Positive Differences group to learn of what they may be doing to support our students who have autism and educate those who would like to learn more about it. Let's take a look.
Hi everybody, this is Autism Awareness Month. You can wear your purple, red, blue. This month you can celebrate autism, but you can celebrate it all through the year. Joy by celebrating autism. We have 2 classes in the school, Best Buddies and Positive Differences. If you're interested, sign up today. You can talk to Mrs. Zane or Mrs. Goldberg. Have a great day, everyone.
A wiring difference. Maybe you're thinking more creatively. So, BHS, we just wanted to let all of you know that this month is Autism Awareness, but not only, it's actually really more important to have autism acceptance and neurodiversity and understand what neurodiversity is and how it affects many people in our building and in our community, and just giving people that time to be part of a community and accepting them is for who they are is really important.
Recently, an AED was moved from the first floor to the second floor of our school, and a Narcan station has been placed near the gym.
That's right. These measures increase the likelihood that someone who is undergoing a medical emergency may get the help they need in a timely manner, and a life may be saved. We were able to hear more from an expert on the matter.
So we actually have 3 AEDs in the building. Previously we had 2 wall-mounted AEDs on the first floor, and then the athletic trainer carries a portable AED. As you know, the AED is used for someone that's in cardiac arrest to help shock the heart and bring them back into a survivable rhythm. Recently we moved one of the AEDs to the second floor so that now we have an AED on both floors. In the event that a staff member or a student should go into cardiac arrest, we have access to the AED much quicker. We also mounted a SAMS box to the wall. This is part of a program through the DA's office. The SAMS box holds a one-way mask to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and Narcan. Narcan is used to help reverse the effects of an opiate overdose. That's the only thing it will do. If it's accidentally given to a person who's not in an opiate overdose, it will not hurt them. Its primary role is to attach to the opiate receptors in the brain to help prevent the student from passing away from an opiate overdose. Thank you.
It's time to Think, Write, Soar, featuring Mrs. Dillon.
In this segment, Miss Dillon will once again give us tips on how to better express ourselves in our writing. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Blackhawks. It's me, Mrs. Dillon, and I'm here with a quick tip to remind you to think, write, and soar. Today we're tackling 2 common grammar troublemakers, sentence fragments and run-on sentences. Let's think about the phrase, because I was late. This is a fragment. It's missing something. It's missing a complete thought. So, because you were late, what happened? We need to finish the idea. So if you say, I missed the bus because I was late, now it's a complete sentence. let's say you wrote, I woke up late, I ran out the door, I forgot my backpack. That's a run-on sentence. Everything is just smashed together. It's like talking without taking a breath. To fix it, give it a little bit of room. I woke up late, comma, so I ran out the door. Period. But I forgot my backpack. See? It flows. Easy fix. Use punctuation and or connecting words like and, but, or so. Remember, fragments need a complete thought. Run-ons need a little bit of breathing room. May your sentences always be complete and not run on. Have a great weekend.
Now it's time for our Artist of the Week segment. This week, Lorelei was kind enough to cover for River.
Hello, I'm Lorelei. I'm filling in for River. Today, we have the Artist of the Week.
Hi, I'm David Grant. I'm here with my architecture painting. I made a painting one a week or two ago. Took inspiration from Russian architecture here, and I created a composition using a handful of buildings from Russia, and created the feeling of depth by overlapping these buildings here and having them feel like they're being behind this main building right there, and added some highlights to kind of exaggerate and add contrast to the painting, like here and here.
What were some of the challenges of making this piece?
Some of the challenges were definitely the parts where I had to sketch these, because creating the feeling of curvature in a 2D plane is very difficult for me, as well as adding, like drawing in general is pretty difficult for me because I don't really practice it this much, because like this part had to be curved, this had to be curved, so did this. This one is pretty much head on.
Thank you for being with us today.
No problem. Be happy to do it again.
Up next is Sports, the best segment of all time, with Aiden Doyle and Sawyer Gums. This week, I interviewed some of our athletes right after school, in case for this week, in studio, to hear their perspective on the start of their season. This week, the spotlight is on our boys lacrosse captains. Let's take a look. Today we have
Ryan Austin,
Brady Carroll,
Gabe Egan.
from the boys lacrosse team. Welcome to Hawk Sports.
Thank you. Thanks, Aiden.
No problem. So, how is the season going so far? Ryan?
Well, we started off the season with two tough games on our schedule. We took 2 losses, but we're hoping to rebound and get back on track so we can meet our goals this season.
Brady?
I agree with that. We'll bounce back. It's just a rough start, but we have it in us to bounce back.
Gabe?
Yeah, tough schedule to begin with. Really, really tough opponents to play, but Thursday we'll be playing Milford on the road, and hopefully we'll see a bounce back there. So,
Ooh, good luck at that game. What is it about this sport that drew you into it? Ryan?
Yeah, when I was pretty young, I always wanted to be like my older brother, and I saw that he picked up a stick, and that's just what I wanted to do, and I fell in love with the sport.
Nice. Brady?
Yeah, for me, I actually had no idea what lacrosse was when I first started. I was introduced to it and instantly fell in love with the physicality and everything else about it. I just love the sport. I love everything about it.
Wow. And Gabe?
Yeah, so I was getting closer with Brady when I first had the idea about playing. He was telling me everything about it. Sounded great in my head, and once I joined, I knew I loved the game, so stayed with it.
That's awesome. How long have you been playing for, Ryan?
I've been playing since, I'd say 12 years, maybe 13, around there.
Wow. That's like your whole life.
Yeah.
Brady?
I've been playing for 11 years. I started in 2nd grade.
Wow, that's kind of the same with Ryan and Gabe.
I've been playing 3 years.
3 years. Wow. What are your objectives for this season, Ryan?
We're looking to get a home playoff game this year and win it, and also break our win record from last year.
That's awesome. Brady?
Yeah, I agree. We just want to keep making the playoffs and keep breaking records and just advancing the program.
And Gabe?
Yeah, just make a deep playoff run. A lot of wins under our belt, home playoff game. Everything's been said, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for speaking with me today. Best wishes for the rest of the season.
Thank you for having us, Aiden. I want to thank Coach Linehan, too, for all of his help, and want to thank the whole Hawk News cast for everything that they do.
Yeah, also want to thank our athletic trainer, Becca, and Mr. Connors, our athletic director.
Shout out Coach Quentin Champagne, baby.
Yeah, and Coach Cade.
And Coach Cade.
And that was your interview. Next week, we hope to have some of our cheerleaders in the studio to celebrate their national championship. Congratulations to our girls. And that's all for sports this week. Thanks for watching. Aiden Doyle, Sawyer Gums, and the Foam Finger. See you here next time. Bye, guys. It's your turn to speak.
Now it's weather time with our segment entitled Weekend Weather with Moss, who is filling in for Bernie.
Hello, my name is Moss. The weather for today is a high of 64 and a low of 41, and it is mostly cloudy. As you can see, it will be raining on Saturday with a high of 44 and a low of 40. Sunday, it will be AM showers with a high of 59 and a low of 42. So close to being 60. And that was the weather for Bellingham this weekend. See you next time.
The question of the week is, are we still the Blackhawks and are we still black and white?
Well, as you may recall, last week our administrators announced that they would be sending out a survey for us to voice our opinions on whether or not to rename our mascot and change our colors. The results are in.
Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! Yay!
Well, that concludes our show for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. We will leave you with our quote of the week. It comes to us from good old Dr. Seuss. He said,
"Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not." Well said, Dr. Seuss.
On that note, have a great weekend, everyone. We and our entire behind-the-scenes crew, thank you all so much for watching. Stay classy, BHS. Bye.
Goodbye.